There has been a lot of talk about OpenAI and its future recently, especially after what happened in the past 3 or 4 days. There was a massive interest among not just the consumers, but also in the investor network that when OpenAI is going to be raising from outside investors, not just taking money from Microsoft, because they already own 49% of OpenAI. So, because they pioneered sort of like regenerative AI, you can say, although AI has been there for decades, but they consumerized artificial intelligence. So first time, because of ChatGPT, people saw what AI looks like. So hundreds of millions of people, I'm assuming, in the world, they are using to some extent of OpenAI, and suddenly we hear this news that Sam Altman is out, and previously Elon Musk, who was one of the co-founders of OpenAI, he had left sometime in, I believe, 2018 or so. And now there is a mass exodus about, like all these employees. There are over 700 employees. Some 700 are about to quit and go to work for Microsoft, which is really hard. So at the end of the day, like, who's really winning? And there was like some, the share price of Microsoft was down when the news broke out. But at the end of the day, if you really look at it, like it's Microsoft who is going to win if OpenAI collapses. By OpenAI collapsing, I mean OpenAI as an entity, right? Because it was valued at somewhere around like $90 billion, and Microsoft owns 49%. If they could just take the entire thing for like a couple of $1 billion, or just let it go completely, then they could still just get it for dirt cheap price, and they could own outrightly 100%. But more importantly than the company is they are getting all these OpenAI employees, which is like really amazing if you think, right? Because you invested in a company, and then you are hiring the founder, co-founder, which Microsoft was very fast to act upon. So they already hired Sam Altman, and also the president of the company, who was also the co-founder. And then with open offer that Microsoft is going to hire all these 700 plus people, then essentially Microsoft has taken away entire OpenAI. So what is OpenAI left with? So, there is the market reacts, and then the share price of Microsoft goes up. If I'm not mistaken, maybe Sam Altman and all those 700 employees who have not even joined Microsoft yet, they have already paid for their own salary for the next few years because the share price went up. What Microsoft is terrible at is Microsoft does not innovate. It's a very large company, mostly run by very managerial class. So when they saw opportunity like OpenAI, they heavily invested in it. And if they could get all these people in-house, that is actually great for them. But the people are really innovative, and Microsoft is not known for attracting very innovative people or leading, very innovative solutions. What Microsoft is really best at, Microsoft knows how to sell. It is the best enterprise technology sales company in the world. They can sell any crap, not to you as consumers, but they can sell it to institutions. They can sell it to government. They can sell it to like companies who may need just some solutions. A good example is like, even if you think Dropbox is great or Google Drive is great, and to some extent it is free, but look at the institutions. They subscribe to Microsoft products, and you would just hate to use it. So it doesn't matter whether you like or dislike, but they're really, really good in selling to institutions. And they may be already thinking like, they can just sell it to institutions for like, I don't know, $30 a year or $99 per year per user to institutions. ChatGPT, hey, write emails more efficiently, or like write your proposals more efficiently. They could literally sell it to anyone, academia to just for-profit B2B or government, they can sell it to anyone. So they're very, very good. They have a history of commercializing all these kind of things, and OpenAI is definitely one of the best ones that they did not create, but they will be able to commercialize it. So at the end of the day, Microsoft could really win from this, and that could be a game changer. What will happen to OpenAI? Well, to be seen. It's too early to say. Sam Altman may go back. Maybe not. If the board is not restructured, looks like there is some power play going on within OpenAI as well, with some of the co-founders and the senior team becoming supportive of Altman, but at the same time supportive of the board's decision, and then not supportive of the board's decision. So it's very difficult to assess what is really going on and why the board decided even to get rid of Altman. But I mean, what kind of board is that? A typical managerial class who does not know innovation, does not know how all these startups innovate and thrive at some point. It takes decades sometimes of their very hard work, and in many cases they don't even make it. But when they make it, it's so easy for these managerial class people to just kill the company's innovation, which is quite sad, because OpenAI has been there for almost 7-8 years, and how would 4 people be able to just destroy a company like that? So that's actually quite ridiculous, and that definitely needs some sort of restructuring if it has any future. And maybe there are other companies who are organized like that, and that would be like a learning lesson that do not follow any structure like that where the managerial class who doesn't know pretty much anything about what the company is wanting to do or where it is heading, what the history of the company is, but rather they are sitting there more for governance. These people have no idea how a company like OpenAI is seeded and how it grows. So that's a lesson. But at the end of the day, we will see what happens to OpenAI, but Microsoft may be an eventual winner for now.